My name is Inja Oni. I was born in New York City, the Bronx, uptown. I was raised right at the border of the Bronx and Baychester. Oh, I should say Westchester County. So it was very bourgeois up there. My art was influenced by a lot of different things, I would say. Of course, life experience, that's always one of them. I love Van Gogh, and to me, a lot of his work was pure emotion. And I could remember seeing that as a little girl and wondering how he was able to express so much emotion with color. Well, let's see. How it starts from beginning to end. I feel a certain emotion, that pride, or with the Village Princess, it was pride. And I wanted to express this deep pride that I wanted not just myself, but women to feel about themselves. And so it started with that. It becomes deeper and deeper. And then the picture starts to formulate in my head. I can't paint it until it becomes crystal clear. And when I say crystal clear, I mean I know her past. I know her present. I know what's going to happen to her. I know her whole life history. I know I saw the village she grew up in. I realized that she was a princess and the pride became a princess. I knew that she had so much responsibility, and the pride was a responsibility that she holds on her shoulders every day. And she has to hold the shoulders up so high because she has so much to deal with. And isn't that women? Isn't that what happens with women all the time? And so when she became so crystal clear, so complete in my head, that she screamed to get out, and that's exactly what happened. Then I have no choice but to paint and have them come to life. And so I would have to say that each picture basically tells me and what to do, and I knew that I couldn't paint that since they were so real. Didn't they deserve real environments, real fabric, real jewelry, real everything? And so that's how it came to be. You know, literally, it just shouted at me one night, and I've been doing it ever since. I would say that it started mid-'80s, mid to late 80s. The time it takes for each picture to be completed depends on the picture. There is no set time. I wish I could be a little more specific, but it's impossible for me to put that in words. To me, it's interesting with the sculptures. They just come blown out. They come flying out, and there's no stopping it. I got to remember to eat. You know, it's just they're so strong in their presentation in my head that they just keep coming out. But pictures, it's like they tell me pieces of their life at a time. I know them, but until I'm in the process, then they tell me the rest of their story. And so as they're telling me, as I'm able to complete it. I can tell you this greatest satisfaction. When people walk up to them and start talking to them, I love it because they talk to them like they know them. Or they'll feel the emotion that I had in my hands. My hands are tingling now. They feel the emotion I had when I did it. And to me, that makes me very, very happy. One of my great hopes was if I ever became successful enough to be an influence on young people, I would love to share my thoughts on not having any holds barred. Just be able to express yourself and use any medium you wanted to, and to be able to truly express. I think a lot of kids from cities or troubled homes especially need that expression. I think it's helpful. I think it calms and heals your soul. I know it's done it for me. And I would love one day, if possible, God willing, that I could do that for other kids. I truly feel that the end of all of this means that I'll be able to do that. And I'll be very happy if I could. Since the filming of my original biographical video, I have traveled abroad and met people from all over the world. Yes, my dream of teaching students from 6 to 60 came true, and I continue to do so today. In my nourishing, positive teaching environment, I am able to help my students understand that they are capable of learning anything. I am able to teach them how to paint full-size murals. I am able to teach them mixed media. I am able to teach them sculpting. I am able not only to teach many art forms, I am also committed to teaching my students how to behave and think like entrepreneurs and business people, so that those interested in an art career can thrive in the business world as an artist, and others can use these principles, these tools, to make their dreams come true. I love sharing my personal philosophy that everyone has creative abilities. We just express them differently. Some of us taste recipes before they're made. Some hear music before it's played. Some see numbers everywhere. And others, like me, see colors and pictures in everything. We all have such unique gifts, and isn't it amazing? I believe learning art brings back the wonder of life in children and the child in all of us.